How about now? Still messed up? I'm good now, right? That's right. Bam. There we go. It's good now.
Yeah, it's good.
Maybe we should ban Rascal.
Hey, Terry Sakamoto?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got out last year.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, somebody told me on the whatchamacallit, on the Instagram and the messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they knew a lot of people I knew. That's why I said a lot of people. I get a lot of information out of there, where people are at, and this and that. So it's just like Terry Sakamoto was one of them.
Where's Goose at, man?
Gusano?
No. Goose, the other Goose.
Oh, Goose. Damn, I was with him in Mill Creek. I don't know where he's at now. He's an old man. Yeah, he's an
Nah,
old
you
man.
good, Josh?
What happened, Bucks? Everybody got frozen, like the movie.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Somebody sabotaged us, man. The
Yes.
YouTube Filipino Goose.
It's all Josh's fault.
Box, did you see the
BNL.
celebration on 2014? Warriors won.
Say,
Yeah, man, it was off the hook, Ricky.
Yeah, he's on the BNL list. Josh.
YouTube won't open for me throughout the day. Yeah, YouTube's fucking up, man.
Yeah, they are.
Much love, Mr. Clean. Right back at you, my boy.
These guys are too much.
See if we can get that back, get most of these guys back, man. Jerry, will you write a book?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's too many books out there. Too many books out there, and mine would probably be a sticking trilogy.
got a hell of a story though.
Yeah.
Even you're clear now, boy.
Yeah, even you're clear.
It's the first time I was able to see your wrinkles, bro.
Yeah, you even got Frisco behind you. Yeah, you got a lot of wrinkles.
Yeah.
It's all that time. Like you said, either prison preserves you or makes you stinking old.
Well, they said write a cookbook, Jerry.
Huh?
They said write a cookbook.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, cookbook.
Yeah, prison preserved me, and then 16 years out of prison broke my ass down.
Yeah.
got them Clint Eastwood wrinkles right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should write a cookbook. I was thinking about writing a cookbook, all mini writing.
You have a story to tell. It would be
all mini writing.
#1 bestseller. They're trying to pump you up, homie.
Yeah, they're trying to pump me up.
That's right, San Diego in the motherfucking house.
Man, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, it's just like I would write a book, but it's just like damn. Like I said, I got a hell of a story, and people wouldn't even believe my damn story. It's just like they would say, "Nah, you couldn't do all this." Hell yeah, I did it all. It's just like, and like I said, it's just like people come on here, they know it's true. They know it's true because they've heard it. They've heard it from stories told years ago, decades ago. They heard my name out there. They heard the stories about Kid Frost. They heard stories about my shoe and my boot. Just like I don't make them stories up. It's just like those stories are real. Those stories are true. Just like, and it's just like one person hears it and then they tell the other person. They tell the other person. They're like, "Damn, serious?
Yeah.
Dude drove with a stick in the shoe. How the hell he drive with a stick in the shoe? I did.
Frank Mendoza was Joker from Redondo Beach.
Oh, the one, yeah. No, I knew a dude named Villarreal, I think. Villarreal from Redondo Beach. He had Redondo on his back because we were going to hit him, me and Barney. And he
Appreciate
locked
that,
it up.
man.
He was a big dude, too. He lived in Saul. His last name was Villarreal. And I remember me and Barney were going to hit him, and he locked it up. He was a big dude, and we were both in wheelchairs. But
That'd
Barney,
be a good one, man.
yeah, Barney was teaching me how to make Barney was teaching me how to make a knife, the spoon. So he's the one that taught me how to make my first knife. So we were melting the spoon at the milk carton. We were melting it, and he smelled the burning. So the next day he locked it up. He said, "I ain't getting hit."
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine having to tell that story?
Oh yeah,
I got blasted by two cats in wheelchairs.
Two dudes in wheelchairs. Yeah. Barney
crazy.
pulled somebody through
It was
through
popping
the trace
wheelies and shit.
Right. One of them ran the other, and the other one reached down and just started fucking yoking me in the chest.
Well, Barney did that. Barney pulled him through the tray slot, right? Because they used to hand us our trays. Barney pulled him through the tray slot and started booking him right in his arm. It was like, damn, Barney, he's a fool. Barney was a fool. Yeah, Barney was a fool. I'm surprised that a lot of people didn't hear about him. You know, he was a straight fool. Roach.
Do you know a boxer from Mountain View? I don't.
And, the one I knew from Mountain View was damn, Snoopy, damn, Sneezy. Don't. I think it was Snoopy. Snoopy had a big old parrot on his head. He's from Mountain View. He died, but he put the east side on my neck. Yeah, I think it was Snoopy from Mountain View. Everybody could tell he had a big old parrot on his head. Yeah, I don't have a book. Everybody's pumping me up to write one.
Yeah, everybody wants to buy your book. They're gonna go buy it right now. Just ain't there.
They're gonna go buy it. Yeah,
Herb is the respect from Ireland, mate.
Vila Gomez, aka Payaso. No, I only knew a couple of Payasos. Payaso, he was, Chino's brother. Damn, I can't remember their last name. Yeah, that was a long time ago. They're from BBS. And a Payaso, Paya.
You guys know Manuel Villa Gomez, aka Payaso from Sanjo?
No. I knew a Paya from Parnas. That's where he's from.
Have you ever heard of Barrio Pachuco?
Pachuco Town?
Pachuco Town in the 80s, ESSJ.
I did. That name that came back to me right now. Because there was a lot of old barrios back then. Like Horseshoe. Horseshoe was probably the biggest barrio on the west side.
Mm-hmm. Did you have to deal with
Lomas,
any of that?
There's Lomas. No?
Lomas?
Yeah.
Did you have to deal with any of that valley fever when you were locked up, Jerry?
Shoot, Pleasant Valley, that's all it was.
Yeah.
Valley fever. Damn, it was tore up, man. It was killing people. Yeah. Yeah, it was straight killing people. There were
remember hearing about that.
There were seals getting it, everything. It was just like a flesh eating disease. Their whole shoulders be eaten out. It was tore up. And when I went over there, they said, "Hey, you got to be prepared for valley fever." I'm like, "You serious? Why am I here?" I go, "I'm thinking, I'm in a wheelchair. I'm not supposed to. I'm susceptible to these stinking area. I want to get the hell out of Pleasant Valley."
I thought valley fever was like a flu or something. You saying they used to eat your flesh?
It came up from the dirt. It came up from the dirt, and what it was a bacteria. So the bacteria, it was through the wind, and you catch it because it was always windy and dirt over there. So it would come up from the dirt, and it would get in your pores. So on windy days, it would lock down the whole prison. But there was a lot of people getting valley fever. Man, there was a group of people.
I think they found
that prison, huh?
Yeah, I think they found that in like the San Joaquin Valley. I think that's where valley fever, that's the spot for it.
Like it was over there by Harris Ranch. That's where Pleasant Valley is. Yeah, right off of
Oh,
I
in
think it's
Colinga right there.
Highway 5. Yeah, Colinga. That's exactly
Yeah,
where it's at.
I went
Yeah.
mobbing to Colinga a few years ago. My mom, when she was pregnant with me, she worked the fields. They don't have much fields there anymore, but she used to work fields around there when she was pregnant because she was only like what 14 and 15, so she couldn't get a job. You know what I mean? And but she stayed in Colinga for a while and worked all those areas, the tomato fields, I guess, and there's some cotton fields over there somewhere too.
Yeah,
But,
more towards Corcoran.
okay,
Yeah, because you could go either way. You could go either Colinga or Corcoran. They're both separate ways, but they're both right there, Highway
Okay.
5. Yeah, but it's just like right there in Pleasant Valley. There's something right next to it. It's a big prison. It's like walls, right? And but that's all for child molesters, because that's prison built for child molesters that can't go out to their community, so they stay there. And it has it has a built-in theater. It's a hospital. That's what you put it off as a hospital, but it's a hospital for them. But so it's the worst of the worst. So they have a movie theater in there, they have a mall in there, but they just can't go home. Which I like it because it keeps them in there.
Keep them out of society, yeah.
Yeah, it keeps them locked up without hurting our kids. So it's like, and that's a good place to put them, because if you're sick like that, put your ass in the hospital for the rest of your life. Go to board like we have to go to board.
Abundis.
Who?
Yeah, in
Marco Abundis.
No.
A lot of people been asking about him. Maybe.
Red, they call him Red because he's a carrot top. He got red hair, red mustache. He's a C. I know him, Benny. He was he got caught up with Lencho and Frank Ruiz. Right. He was the third one.
Yeah, that's his name. Sloppy.
They got caught up in that case.
It wasn't Sleepy. It was Sloppy that died of AIDS, who was a metal.
I heard it.
My homeboy from the West Side C14 Clanton.
That was a long time ago, right?
Yeah, he was from Frisco. He was from Clanton.
Yeah.
Originally from. Yeah, he's Sloppy.
Yeah, Red, Ben. Yes,
yeah, he raised his hand for boxer, Enriquez.
Mm-hmm. Chucks from Chole. Chucks. I don't think so.
I know a little Joe from Sacra, but I wasn't in the Bay with them. If it's the same one, I was in Salinas with them. I don't know about the one in the Bay.
Man, remember, people always say about tap water, right? It's just like we grew up on tap water. That's all we know is tap water. People today like Tracy water. Tracy water sucks. It's all yellow.
Hey, I was talking about that not too long ago.
Yeah, it's all yellow.
Hey, it's kind of cleared up now, but the first time I went through Tracy on a layover, bro, the cell was filthy. I went through I think it was K-Wing, right? There was flowers growing out the toilet, bro. That's how bad it was.
Yeah,
I was there on a layover, man, but what I was telling them was
I was there on the layover.
I was there for about a week, and the whole time I was there, I didn't drink no fucking water, bro. I got a cup of water the first time. As soon as I tasted it, bro, I spit that shit out.
It's all yellow.
It had like a yellow hue to it, right?
Yeah, it's all gassy.
It smelled like sewage.
Yeah, because I only spent like 48 hours over there because when I came from Chino, they housed me in Tracy before they sent me back to Vacaville. So it's just like they had to endorse me from Chino because they endorsed me to DVI, and then from DVI they said you can't be here. You can't even sneak and get in the cell. We're not putting you over here. So they sent me back to Vacaville. They did a quick committee and just put me in Vacaville.
I was only supposed to be there for like a couple hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I came from the Bay and I was going to Salinas Valley for high control parole. And I was literally in the morning, I was standing by my bars waiting. Where the fuck is my bus at? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock coming. They're like, you ain't going out on no bus today.
Right.
Bus left you, man. I ended up staying there a week. I was mad as a mother.
That's another prison that smells like cow shit in the morning.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's
the first thing you notice you get off that bus.
Yeah, cow shit. You know that prison
Straight
and Chino,
motherfucking
they're both
guano.
known for cow shit. Just like
Straight guano.
I came from Chino and it smelled like cow shit. Then I went to Tracy, it smelled like cow shit, and I was like, damn. When I said, are these any of these pintos without cows? It
Fucking
smelled like
cows,
you
man.
couldn't even eat breakfast. I was like, damn. I said, was any of these prisons without stinking cow shit? Because a lot of people know Chino, it's straight cow shit. It's a trip. The memories we have of prison.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, because it's just like I came home and I got some tap water and they're like, "Oh, you drinking tap water? That's gonna kill you." I'm like, "Serious?
Right, you're
Hasn't
like,
killed
really?
me yet."
Right.
Yeah,
That's gonna take me out now after all this time.
Yeah, it hasn't killed me yet. It's just like that's all we drink. That's all they give you is tap water.
Yeah.
Shoot, you have to get Kool-Aid to make it red or make it taste a little bit better.
Jerry, what's the racial ethics like on the S&Y yards? Like, is it the same as mainline or more relaxed?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same, I'd say. You know, it's the same because you got that mentality where you have ex-gang members, you know, so they the North and South still separate. They're you know, you got some people talking to Sureños, some people like I used to talk to everybody, right? Because that's what I was about. Once I dropped out. I was just like, I'm good. I'll talk to anybody I wanted to talk to. But
right.
There's Sureño styles are different from ours.
Rex,
you know? And ours is different from them. I couldn't get used to their style, used to their talk, you know, and our talk. You know, it's just it's a trip. It's a trip. It's just like they're good dudes, you know,
right.
Just because I met some good dudes from down south. But at the same time, I met I had to get used to their way of talking. And, you know, I didn't agree with people calling people the N-word. I never called people the N-word growing up. You know, it's just like, that's not my get down. You know, but their thing is, you guys from up north call everybody the N-word. Not me. You know, but I don't sit there and say, Ese. I don't sit there and say, what's up, eh? You know, just like, I used to when I was a kid. But I don't sit there and do it no more. You know, and their thing is they call each other like doggy, or homie.
Yeah, a lot of dog. Yeah.
You know,
that's
doggy.
San Jose lingo,
Just like
man.
So I heard somebody call me a dog. And I'm like, I'm not a dog, bro. And he's like, no, that's just our way of saying. I go, still, I'm not a dog, bro. I'm not, because I'm not associated with bulldogs, anything. And that's what bulldogs call each other. You know, dogs and this and that, and just
little boy,
them little things. Get back, you know, it's just like, whoa, what the heck?
Little boy, I told you, man. Hey, does your mom know that you're on the? Does your mom know that you're on the fucking computer right now?
Hey, but he's watching.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate that view.
Hey, hit that like button, bro.
This channel spreads poison. Shout out to the real ones. What do you know about being real, man? What's cracking? What have you ever done, man?
Yeah.
I like to see what you look like, bro.
Fucking back.
Stay strong. Stay with it. Stay with it, oh boy.
It's just like, how you pushing all that? How you pushing all that propaganda from the streets, bro? You supposed to
first time they tell you to go stab somebody, you're gonna lock it up.
Right.
The real one.
Hey, you know what would be funny? Man. You know the funny to that question about the you know, about racial politics on the S&Y side. Imagine, and maybe this is happening now, you got North and South coexisting more closely in the general population than on the S&Y side. It's an amusing, I don't know, for me, you know, it's kind of an amusing thought, right? Of that how times change and things change.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that have a misconception of the S&Y side, because they tell the people on the mainline side that everybody has everything coming over there, and which we don't. You know, it's just like we get treated like everybody else, but at the same time, it's just like once active goes to the S&Y side, he's like, man, I wish I would have did this years ago, bro. It's just like, this is such a relief. I don't have to listen to all the propaganda. I don't have to put in work. I don't have to do all this anymore. It's just like this is just a weight lifted off my shoulders, right? And that's just it. It's just like this guy push, pull, stride, whatever. It's just like, hey, I was part of that push, pull, stride. I was part of that for a long time, bro. I go, and I had a choice to come out today and go to McDonald's whenever the hell I want to, go to get some pussy whenever the hell I want to, or be locked up in Colorado somewhere where I don't see stinking sunlight. I don't even see my neighbor for days, weeks, years, you know. And it's just like being in there, and all I have is an educational channel. Come on, bro, serious? Yeah, you know, for the rest of my life, yeah, okay, okay. Just like I'll stay on this. I'll stay over here. You know, talk all you want. I don't care. Talk all you want, bro. It's all it is hot air. You know, because you ain't never done nothing. You wouldn't even do half the stuff I did.
Yeah,
you know,
real
don't try to step in my shoes and say something different. You know, because you ain't about that, bro. You serious ain't about that. Because it's just like I was about the business. All this going on this channel and talking. I wouldn't do that. You know, I would never do that.
That's how you know straight up that he ain't really with it, man. Yeah. Somebody that's gonna go on YouTube that's active, bro. I never even heard of YouTube when I was out there doing my thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let alone I'm gonna go on there and get in the comments, start running my mouth.
It's keyboard warriors.
Yeah, you show your ass when you do that, man.
If you're younger and you really about that life and in the streets and everything else, I can't imagine why you would be watching YouTube at 10 o'clock on a Friday night. You know what I mean? Like it just this isn't where 20, 25-year-olds come to hang out. You know? So it's you can think what you want, but your life probably isn't a whole lot better than anybody else that's on YouTube because guess where you're at. You know what I mean? And so all that
he probably got this push pull stride from his older brother or something.
Yeah, he's probably seen one of those lockup videos where they were out there on the yard getting their money.
Yeah,
it's in a song.
Oh, that looks super cool right there.
Yeah, it probably is in the song.
Yeah, man, Arlo took all the porn out of prison, man. That's fucked up.
There's gay porn that people make it themselves.
I had some of the best shit in there too.
Apparently, right? Apparently.
Hey, man.
Depending on who you are, you might have a sex tape in there, but it's a little different than what you might expect.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, man. There ain't no.
When you're up there doing time, man, I hate to say it, man. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on this subject, but when you're porn, that's your fucking that's gold up there, man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Unfortunately. I had some of them. Hey, you remember I had some of those good magazines too, the ones the thick ass pages, like the.
I remember when they took them all away. When they took them all away. The day everybody was hiding them, everything like that.
Yeah, none of that like, hustler, none of that. I had that real.
That shit. Yeah,
I remember when they, shit. You know they took all the porn away, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nasty Triple X. They took all that shit away. I was right there. It's just like everybody was hiding them and. Can I stash something over here?
Motherfuckers were holding on to little pictures, bro.
Yep.
I had $5 in my cushion. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man.
Hell yeah, those suckers went for $100. They went for $100 a book.
Straight up, man.
They weren't playing.
Remember when they used to let the fucking used to let you get pictures straight out in the mail?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, smell pictures. They used to get a straight up smell pictures.
That
smell like straight pussy. Smell like straight pussy.
That stuff.
They took it away. I think they took it away, Arlo, because they were saying a lot of cats were hanging up the pictures in places where female officers were seeing them, and they were getting uncomfortable. At least that's the justification they were using.
Oh, you can get a write up too. It's
you get a write up from porn.
Hey, what about reckless eyeballing?
But that's what I'm saying. Even before they took the porn, though, it's
reckless eyeballing.
Reckless eyeballing. Yeah.
Reckless eyeballing.
Yeah,
that's like they called it.
That's like when you're looking at a female, kind of like from up.
Oh yeah,
head to toe.
Yeah, they rank for that.
Is they you have female CEOs. you'd have female SEALs that would hold their keys and walk hella quiet, creeping on a tier, looking inside people's windows.
Trying to catch a motherfucker.
They wind up getting their eye busted and then write the dude up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, you was being sexual towards me. I didn't know you was there. I was looking at the magazine.
Yeah. And there's the cops, the SEALs are different, bro, from level 4 to level 2s. Level 2s are petty. They're petty as hell, but level 4s, they ain't gonna write nobody up. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
No. And nobody cares. Write it up. That's a waste of your paper. I got an LWAP, stupid. It's just like, because I've done time with a lot of people with life without possibility, and it's just like they don't give a fuck. They don't care about nothing. It's like no thinking education program, vocation. It ain't helping me out. The only reason I'm working is because I want A1A status.
A1A status, yeah. I bet.
That's the only reason I'm working. Box, getting back to what Jerry was saying about lifers and their mentality, when do you think the authorities reacted to the isolation and COVID lockdown?
Pico said Fifi. I ain't heard that shit since juvenile hall.
Man, I don't even know, because I wasn't there with COVID. Luckily, I wasn't, but I can imagine the COs probably took
straight up, man,
extra precautions, like to separate everybody and keep us on lockdowns or whatever. But you have to realize that COs are the ones that can bring everything in. They're the ones that bring the sicknesses in. So, because how and how else would people get COVID? Unless it was the COs that brought it in.
Right.
Because they couldn't get it nowhere else. They had some visitors, but they stopped visiting. So the only way they could bring it was the COs. The type of media.
Hit that like button one time, man.
Yeah, it's just like, unfortunately, kids do take things to a different level, because it's just like kids have the mentality today where they listen to all this rap. They listen to all this stuff on the radio, and I've been keeping up on it with the Chicago killings and
right.
Like that. And these dudes disrespect other hoods on their rap, and they end up getting killed. And it's just like these kids mean business. These kids do not give a fuck about anything, right? Yeah. And it's just like there was a guy on there. He just got killed.
Right, schizophrenic.
Anyway, he was talking. He was talking in the rap. So when he was talking in there, he was like, "Yeah, man." He goes, I plan to live until I'm 97 or something like that." He goes, "But death around me," he goes, "it happens." He goes, "Everybody's scared." He goes, "Everybody's gonna die. It's popular around here, right?" He goes, "Everybody drops dead all the time around me." He goes, "So it's comfortable dying, right?" And they say, "Are you scared to die?" He goes, "Nah, I'm not scared to die, right?" He goes, "But I'm gonna live till I'm 97." Next day, he got taken out.
Yeah.
So it's just like that. That just shows you that.
Jesse Manriquez, thank you, my boy. Was on the same yard with Jerry. Was on the same yard with Jerry back in 04. I bought some of his team banners from him, and I worked out with the other Vatos from San Jose. Good Vatos. Saludos to all three of you. That's right, Jesse.
What's up, all right, Jesse? Yeah, he was probably in the creek with me. Wait,
2004?
No, he was
in
they wait. Yeah, 99 he was in the creek with me. Yeah.
Yeah, they got that little youngster out of the Sac area that got killed, little TYS, and without which is, all you gotta do is look at the news, and there's a lot more bodies dying, and they're young. They're young, and some of the subscribers to these channels that I talk to offline, right? Like good dudes, man, that been around and done their time, and same thing, like older, just doing their own thing now, and now they're grieving their homeboys' kids, and I think we had talked about that before of you. We all go through that shit when we're young, right? Of losing people all the time and all. It's a normal part of growing up in the neighborhood and being violent. But then you get 50 years old and you're living your life and you got a good trade job and you hang out with your family and shit. But now you got these youngsters dying over little shit, stupid shit, and fast. You got a lot of people dying that aren't really in the mix like that, you know,
Yeah.
and which is not a put down. You know what I mean? That's not a criticism or clowning. It's just like, fuck, bro, you on the margins. I did a video when I barely started on YouTube, I think. And whatchamacallit, this youngster Box from East Palo Alto, he got killed over a Facebook argument. You know what I mean? It's somebody posted on Facebook and was like, my team, is with it, we'll box anybody. And he was like, oh, what about this dude? Oh, and they tagged him in a Facebook comment. Next thing you know, it's hundreds and hundreds and then thousands of comments, and everybody in the area is on there for one reason or another. A couple of days later, he ends up dead in front of his house at noon.
Yeah, and that's the thing is violence sells. Violence, all this, it sells. It's hard to say, but society's hooked on it. Society thinks it's all fun and games, but it's not. I've seen youngsters come in with LWOP. I see youngsters coming with 156 years. I see youngsters coming with 132 years to life, and that's just on gang enhancements. Right. It's just like they got to do 39 years plus 15 in life. They got to do 39 years before they do the 15 in life. Just like it doesn't make sense to go out there and gangbang today. It's just like, because they're going to break you off. They are going to break you off. You're going to spend the rest of your life in prison. You're not going to have a chance to get out like I did. You're not. Believe that. You're not. It's just like, if you think you are, go for it. It's just like, because they're not messing around no more. They are not. I was fortunate to get out because I was one of the first to ever commit violence, all these people dropping. If I would have committed that same crime today, I would have been broke off for the rest of my life. I would have been done. Yeah. I would have been done. There was no chance I would get out. No chance I would have even went to the board. None. Right. No chance. I probably would have got the death penalty today. But back then, it's just like they were trying to get us with the death penalty. We'll see.
I remember that.
But I think that one of the biggest deterrents to folks getting in that lifestyle, and something I try to remind people of, and it seems real obvious, but a lot of folks don't quite catch it, is every single person that you talk to that was really about that life, that really dedicated all that they had to it, right? Every one of them that you talk to that's out here in the streets wishes things had gone different, right? Now you do what you got to do in your journey and everything else, but like neither one of you turn around now and you're like, you know what, man, I'm fucking proud as can be of everything I've done in my life to this point, right? And there's a difference between having regrets and run around destroying fam. There's a difference between I've made some mistakes and I was in the mob and all that comes with that, right? Yeah. And nobody's happy with it. Nobody's satisfied with it, right? So if you're young and you're like, oh, I aspire to be that guy, but talk to anybody who was that guy, and if they could rewind time, they wouldn't aspire to it. You know what I mean? Like nobody's satisfied, nobody's happy, and so if you're young and you're thinking about this romantic journey and I'm gonna be this big homie, it's never worked out well for anybody. Every single one is either in prison for life, dead, or is like, fuck, man, I wish things could have gone different. You know what I mean? I wish I would have made a left instead of a right a few times. And if nobody has succeeded at the game you want to play, pick a different fucking game.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, I remember when I got out, there was a killing right there at Brigadoon Park in San Jose. It was a triple LS. And I mentioned it before that I grew up in that little barrio. All my friends were from there. And I used to kick it right there at Brigadoon Park. Well, homeboy's sons are in this little murder they have right there. And they were bystanders. There was a bunch of homeboys from Triple LS, and they beat up this youngster. I don't know where he's from, but they end up killing him. They end up killing the dude, right? And they got them all under indictment. I think there was like 8 of them, 9 of them, something like that. But the homeboy sons were kids when I got locked up. They were just babies, 1 year old, 2 years old, right? And I remember homeboys telling me, "Hey, I just had a baby." Is that right? Well, I'm just getting locked up for the rest of my life, right? So when I get out, I find out these kids are grown up now and they're facing a life sentence, and it's a trip because I just finished doing a life sentence. So
Right.
when they get their moms and dads are coming to me, they're saying, "Hey Jerry, you think my son get out?" I say, "How much time did he get?" They're like, 48 years plus a 15 to life sentence. Like, he's not getting out. Don't even expect him to come home. Well, they let you out. I say, yeah, because the laws change. But the laws ain't going to change for him because he has to do the 49 years plus he has to do the 15 to life. So it's not going to change. He'll be old man if he's lucky. So.
And even if shit is gonna change,
Yeah.
Nobody knows the future, right? But
Yeah.
the sad reality is, if your kid just got a sentence like what you're talking about, I understand holding on to hope. I can understand in a way. I don't have a kid that's in jail, so I don't fully understand. But I get the idea of wanting to hold on to hope and wanting to hold on to things are going to get better. But you're not doing yourself any favors by sitting there every day, waking up thinking, "Oh man, my kid's gonna come home in a few years." No, they're not. And maybe a fucking miracle happens later, but
yeah. Josh, let me respond to this dude real quick. Hey man, check this out. Come on here and tell me what you've done, and then try to tell these youngsters what the hell to do.
Yeah.
Please come on here and tell me what you've done.
He's a weenie, man.
Because you got a big mouth. Open your big mouth saying, "Stay true, youngsters. Come in here and tell them what you've done." Because you ain't never committed no damn murder, you damn fool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's pissing me off.
Yeah, he probably still trying to figure out if he's a man or a woman, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got a serious identity crisis. Damn well you ain't never done nothing. I like to see what you do if you was in a room alone with any one of us, man. If you'd have anything to say, I highly doubt that, man.
Yeah, just
what
like,
you
come
need
on,
to
man.
do is get on down the ramp, man.
I make it look like a little broad. It's just like I don't really like doing that, but it's just like, come on, man.
This guy, he's trying to present himself like he's super active, like, oh, you little youngster,
Mr. Noble, sophisticated.
guys, hey, ain't nobody rolled me up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody rolled up shit.
Hell no.
You're running your suck muscle and you don't know what you're talking about, man.
Sure. I ran it here at 19 years old. I ran the streets of San Jose. I ran the streets of San Jose at stinking 22. Come on, can you say that?
Yeah, I have you busting down in cat shit, man, if you was active, boy.
Not busting down and catch it.
Straight up.
The thing is what I'd be curious. I mean, it's clown shit, right? But I'd be curious, and I challenge anybody in a sense, right? Convince me, and I'm fairly well educated on the cause at the hermano level, right?
You there?
Okay. Yeah, you're there. So convince me what is so noble and what is so righteous about your journey versus mine, right? Like that's it. Convince me why what you're saying, right? To these, I'm not telling you guys, but to guys like Push Pull Strive, what are you striving for? And show me how you're gonna reach that doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right. And I'll happily share with you what I'm striving for and what I'm doing to reach that.
It just gets me kind of irritated because I know what I've done and everything like that, and it's just like I know what this fool's trying to do, but at the same time, it's just like he's the one that's spreading poison. Mm-hmm. He's the one that's trying to spread poison to all these kids, and it's just like, come on, man, these kids are confused as it is. If you don't make your own channel, if you're active, make your own channel, push pull striving. Get all these actives to do what you want them to do. It's just like if you want that, get your own damn channel. Come on.
I don't think he's intelligent enough to get any subscribers, man. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's little poo butts like him, man. He probably don't even know his history. You know what I mean?
Oh no. You don't know. He probably don't even know when stinking the our birthday is.
A cat scamper.
Yeah. It's just like he doesn't know, You know, it's in January. It's in January, bro. I'll give you a hint. It's in January.
It's not September.
Yeah.
But so
That's right. No.
Yeah.
The thing is
I know
let
a lot of
somebody that's really in the mix find out who he is, and he's gonna be in a world of trouble, right? Like
See,
it's
and that's the thing, John. I know a lot of homeboys that are active.
Hey, why don't you tap in, homie?
Today, it's just like they ain't running from nobody. They're kicking it with everybody, and they kick with me. You know, they talk to me on a daily basis. Come on, it's just like I know what time it is. I know what time it is. I know I could never go back to where I was, but I don't want to.
right.
Yeah. I don't want to. It's just like
push, pull, strive. Go on and tap in. Show your face, man. Let me see what you look like.
Send him a link.
Links right here.
Yeah. He don't want that.
Come on, bring your little ass up in here, boy. Let me see what you look like.
Look at Master's comment.
Some little 16-year-old.
He couldn't even spell poison.
Right.
Yeah,
he couldn't even spell poison.
He fucking spell that shit right, homie.
Yeah.
You'd have to rewrite that essay.
Hey, he said poison.
Poison. Are you talking about pussy or poison?
Oh, shit.
Poison.
Yeah. No, son, I tap in, but I'm far too good looking.
Yeah.
Like Hyper V.
Man, there goes your brother, man. Josh.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, he's always there.
Yeah, he couldn't even spell poison, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I appreciate that laugh though. Pull push driving.
I mean,
thank you, Miguel. Thank you,
Miguel. There's a lot of laughs in the comments right now.
Miguel says after putting in 28 vitalized, 4 commitments, 3 CDC numbers, I'm blessed to even be home. Preach it, brothers.
That's insane.
Yeah,
you gonna learn.
That's insane.
Looking out, Arlo.
Looking out, Arlo.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
that brother said 28 years, 4 commitments, and 3 CDC numbers.
And I was talking to him earlier, right? And it's just like he's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. He's a real good dude. He's a Christian. You know, he knows where his head's at today. It's just like he's all about family. That's it. He's all about just being around family, and that's what it's all about. Yeah,
it looks like he rides bikes, man.
Yeah,
like you see that in the background.
That Harley patch.
Yeah.
I got a 2019 Street Glide.
Yeah, and it's just like you know, when I came home, he was there to welcome me, bro. You know, and it's just like because he was happy that I got out. You know, that's a real dude, man. That's a real brother right there. Yeah. It's like come on, all these fake dudes that get on here. It's just like, come on, man. You can't even breathe my breath, bro. Seriously.
What kind of bike you got, Miguel? I got a I don't even ride my bike enough to even remember what I got. I got a brand new
the third time that you got to go
2019 Road Glide. It's a what is it? A VTO. It's fucked up, man. That bike's just sitting there.
I think Big Figure knows from you talking about it before.
Big Figure, what kind of bike I got? It's a
Road Glide.
Yeah, it's a Road Glide, but it's a VT. It's a
with a stationary fairing.
No, it's the one. It's the one that's got all the fucking VSO or VTO, the vehicle. Oh my goodness! Somebody help me out, man.
V twin. Oh, no, CVO. It was a CVO.
Thank you. I remember CVO. That. Customized vehicle operation.
You said a Street Glide.
You got a Street Glide. Okay, I got a Street Glide too with the one light. Road Glide. And my bike's got 300 miles on it, man. I ain't rode that motherfucker in almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Southside, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I grow up, I want to get I'm gonna get a motorcycle, man. That's
That's right, BB.
Hmm.
Let me take you for a ride, man. If you was out, if you shit, you was more money, I'd let you ride that motherfucker, homie.
mhm.
I would. I got the factory 47 bars. It's all that motherfucker's hooked up. I can't dump no more money in it. It's all black,
That's right, BB.
blacked out. Road glide, screaming eagle. That's right.
Tracy in the building.
Nah, I wouldn't join a motorcycle club, bro.
No.
Why would I drop out something and go to another thing? Just like that don't make no sense to me. Once I get out of one, that was it. I'm done. I'm not trying to get in anything else. I'm not trying to follow any other
No.
any
Hell
other
no.
any other buddy.
No. Hey, Herb Dizzle, let me touch on this for a quick second, man. Um, and I appreciate your comment. So this is not necessarily directed at you. It's just an opportunity to say something since you left the comment. And I know I was brought up in a video. Um, ain't nobody reach out. For one, ain't nobody reach out to me on Instagram. That didn't happen. But I'm aware of that whole situation. He's right. Um, I I was that dude's therapist for a couple years, and so I'm I'm aware of a lot of situations. And when I did my response video the other day, sure I could have aired that out because all them screenshots he talks about taking, I have in my phone. Not because I screenshotted shit, but I have all those screenshots. But I have no interest in that. I'm not on here to try to tear nobody down. I'm not. I don't have some deep seated hatred to him. Uh, we talked earlier. If you guys were around about kind of conspiracy stuff and being real square and this whole narrative that I'm casting judgment on some people that told and not other people that told and picking favorites, man, that ain't got nothing to do with it. You see the fucking panel I'm on, and I got an incredible amount of respect for both of these dudes. Um, that's based on something personal. That's based on some phone conversations that I was uncomfortable with, and I decided to hang up and block the number. Period, point blank. And that's not going to change. Um, you guys see what's going on, man. And personally, I feel for the dude. He's clearly got some challenges, and I got no interest in airing his challenges out. Um, I I should have known that he was in a fragile state, and that pointing out the the lies and inconsistencies in his stories could rattle him. Um,
And we on positive shit over
and,
here, man.
right, and I didn't take that into consideration, and so that's why I'm not doing that no more. I'm not, and I'm not pointing out errors. Uh, I will tell you guys the truth. I've been telling you the truth. I'm gonna continue to tell the truth. I'm not the only person that tells the truth. I'm not immune from making mistakes in my effort to tell the truth. And I own that. But I hope Homeboy gets what he needs, bro. I hope he gets his bag. Um, Part of me regrets making the conscious decision to not monetize my response because it's got over 10,000 views. I'd have made a few $100s on that I could have used. But I'm not in this for the money. I'm not in this conversation for the money, and I'm not trying to profit off of his struggles and his trauma. Um, it's there's a whole lot of stuff there, man, and like I said, I hope he gets back on track. I really do. It's not personal, and I got no interest in airing his shit out. I'm a little surprised that he aired out what he did today. That's
Hey,
his
listen,
business. That's
let's
his
move
reason.
on, man.
Yeah, and so
Let's move on. Cause I
yeah,
don't want that coming over here. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That whole thing it's a bad look, man.
Yeah, I want
Not
no
not
issue.
not not with you, bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know
It's
what you
just
mean.
like I said, it's a bad look all the way around, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately, it is. We just try to keep it positive because
yeah,
I say mine's a Flaco. Sometimes I say watch his channel. I say mine's a him. I say mine's a all Gunner Roll, whatever. It's just like I try to be peaceful with everybody because just like I came on these channels, like I said, I've been peeping them out for a year, and I know everybody's get down, and I just want to keep positive, bro. I don't want to talk bad about people. I don't want
no,
people talk bad about me. It's just like
There's
I'm
things
good.
I don't agree with,
Yeah.
but that's why I remove myself from certain circles, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But uh
Because
I just
we're not hooked up no more. It's just
yeah.
like we could remove ourselves from negativity, and that's what I
Yeah.
want to do today is remove myself from negativity and just like and I want to just do a positive vibe. And I think this is a positive vibe. Hey, about 5 more minutes, bro. For me, I'm sticking
But
tired.
you bigger than that, Josh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you,
No, no. And
A
and
lot,
and
yeah,
there
a
was
lot of these viewers, a lot of them. I'm not saying these guys right here, but a lot of them want to see this shit continue to get egged on, man.
I see it.
Want to
Yeah,
see
I
it
see it.
continue. You know the and I don't want to spend too much time on this, but you see the views that both of you guys got. That was pathetic, man. It was
It
like
is.
600 fucking people in the chat,
Right.
and you guys are you know airing out your differences, but look at the attention of those
Yeah.
videos got, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about positivity, not you guys. I'm saying a lot of these guys that want to see these channels put out positivity, but shit, man, I mean, a lot of them didn't have no problem tuning into that shit, man.
Right.
That's not cool.
I have no idea how. Like honestly, and like I said, it was intentional not to monetize this. This ain't about attention. This ain't about money. That was not my goal. Responding to that, but I don't know how I got 10,000 views on that video. Like I agree with you. I think it's insane that I got 10,000 views on a video like that, right? And I didn't go in there showing text messages and dirty laundry and oh man, remember this time and this happened and this, um, but I posted a video on PTSD. I posted a video on the struggles I had my first 48 hours coming out of prison. I posted a video on that kind of stuff. It don't reach 10,000. I say that I was in Pelican Bay, which is true, 150,000 views. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I said I was sold up with an NF member in Corcoran. True, I was sold up with a couple, 100,000 views. You know what I mean?
yeah.
yeah, my
Like I
friend.
said, I
Boy.
can sit here. I can sit here and go into detail about a murder that I committed. It's just like I can go into graphic detail, blood flying everywhere, skin
Right.
parts flying everywhere. I can sit here and go uh, into detail, but
Have a
why?
good night, BMF.
All right, BMF. Yeah,
Hey,
it's
that's
just
good
like
looking out, Ranger.
it's just like I could go in there and go in there and talk about a murder and get 50,000 views. But
Yeah.
why? Why? It's just like all I have to do is put a thumbnail of a body dead on the street, and but why? Why? Just get more views. It's just like it doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make because then you're talking negative. People are drawn to you off your negativity.
Right.
You're not drawn to you of what's happening today. I got pictures where I could show you a dead body on a sticking ground.
Right.
And I don't want to bring that out. I don't.
Right.
I don't want to bring a dead body to show everybody on YouTube for what?
Right.
It's just like somebody else is suffering.
That's the thing is you get a couple $100 for it, but based on what I see of you on here, I don't. I think you would take that as offensive, right? Like because now you're putting a price tag on a traumatic situation that impacted a whole lot of families, right? So, man, I'm gonna put these pictures because that's gonna give me $500 in my pocket. But was that situation only worth $500? Right?
Yeah.
Look at all the years spent in prison. Look at the lives lost. Look at all the trauma. You know what I mean? Like there's a hell of a lot more cost to that.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. And I do post content with the hope of getting views. I look at videos and I hope that a lot of people watch my video. I'm not gonna say
I support you, homie. I support you, bro. You know that. And
yeah.
you put out good content, bro.
You do.
Put out quality content, man. It's way better than wasting your time just on that kind of stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know that. I'm not. You're an intelligent dude, bro. I'm not telling you nothing you don't already know, man. But
reminders are helpful, though.
Put out some good content on some shit that a lot of people on YouTube don't touch on, bro. So
yeah,
that's what you should focus on. Get back to get back to doing what you do, man. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
it's like I said, it's just like I watch your channel. I watch everybody's channel. You know,
Yeah.
just I'll kick back if you guys go. If somebody goes on live or somebody, I just sit there and watch the channel, and because I get educated by a
Yeah.
channel. I get educated by certain people.
Mhm.
So it's just like I'll sit there and educate myself, and that's what I did in there. It's just all about education. Either if you think somebody's channel's tore up, get bits and pieces out of it. Bits and
Yeah.
pieces. You don't have to listen to everything.
Mhm.
Bits and pieces, because that's all I do. I
Right.
put away all the nonsense and just get bits and pieces off of what can you teach me? Because I don't have all the knowledge.
Right.
I don't know it all.
Mhm.
And certain people can teach me more.
Yeah.
Certain people like that dude, a Big Tone. I listened to
Mhm.
3 of his interviews, and
Mhm.
he had some good content.
He does.
I was surprised at how much I learned from him. I was like,
He's a
man,
sharp dude, man.
this dude has some good content, right?
Mhm.
And before I used to think of him as just a Norteño rapper, just trying to come up. But he's a good dude, man. He has some good
Yeah.
content. And I was just like, damn, this dude has some good content, and I found myself listening. He educated me, about a bunch of stuff. And I was just like, damn, and I would never think about being educated by this dude,
Right.
but he did, so it's just like these comments,
Appreciate it, Chris.
on here, they educate me,
Yeah. Same here.
just like the other day, I read one of the comments about drawing, you know, I don't think my drawing's all that, and a bag of chips. I think everybody has an artistic talent. Anybody that draws is good. You're good in your own way, bro. Don't follow me and just look at my stuff. Look at your own stuff and get. If you think you can get better, get better. But everybody that draws has a talent because you're putting something of your own on that paper. You're
Yeah.
spending your time on that paper, so it's worth something. It's worth something to you. It's worth something to the people around you. So keep on doing it because I think everybody's drawings is spectacular. I don't put down nobody's drawing. And if you guys ask me for suggestions, I'll tell you suggestions. But I'm gonna look at your drawing and say that's cool, homie. That's good. Because you're putting what you think you see on that paper. And it's just like I don't knock anybody for their drawing. It's not cool. It's not cool because then uh, uh, you become like conceited, I should say,
Yeah.
or better than anybody else. And I don't think I'm better than anybody else because everybody else has a talent. It's just like there's some badass tattoo artists that I wish I could do, but I can't. But I badass art airbrush people. I wish I could.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. I can I try? Yeah, I could try. But there's some things they can do, and there's some things that I can do. So
Right.
everybody has their own talents. Just like these channels, everybody has their own perspective
Mhm.
on things. And it's good to see you. It's good to see all these people doing it. It's just like
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah.
I think the variety is good, man. I do, and I watch other channels sometimes. If I see a thumbnail or I see a title that strikes me as interesting, I'll check it out, and a lot of times I wind up picking up a little game. I think you said something like there's a gem, a little nugget in what you said as far as what do you get out of doing it, right? Like you were saying with the drawing.
Yeah.
If you're drawing, that means something to you. That time, that investment, that effort, that creativity, that
Damien,
that serves a value. Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Double
that's
murder.
who he's talking about. Damien.
yeah, that's just
Yeah.
insane, bro.
And look, he's all tagged down, bro. It's just like these kids nowadays, they're all tagged down, everything like that. And he pistol whipped his grandmother, bro.
He has something.
Yeah,
That's either
that's he needs his ass whooped for that.
yeah, that's
You
that's
pistol
either a
whoop an old
dope
lady.
rage. Yeah, that's either a dope rage or just some flat out mental health stuff. But I do, man. I think everybody, whether it's drawing or not, you make a good point of if you enjoy doing something, if it brings
Do it.
value to you and it's not harming somebody else,
Yeah.
then fucking do it and who cares? It's like the person that weighs 400 pounds and they go walk around the block every day, right? And people drive by and laugh at them and talk shit like, oh, look at you. To be okay, but it does something for them. right? Are they the most built physically bodybuilder? No, but they get some value around walking around the block. Walk around the fucking block, you know. And
Yeah.
and it's it yeah. I think we should all have at least something outside of like work or whatever, you know, that we just enjoy and do it because we enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. Just
I'm
do it because we enjoy the for one, taking our mind off a lot of crap. It's just like, and if it's helping somebody else, with a positive role, man, that should say a lot of things to you. Like Josh, you help out a lot of people with your channel, and it's just like Boxer helps out a lot of people with his channel. You guys block everybody helps out a lot of people. It's just like when it's just like when I see something negative on anybody's thing, I just block it out and move to get on the next channel because it's just not my business, not nothing. It's just like it's not worth my time, really. It's just like because I'm not going to get into it. It's just like I'm good. I've lived negativity all my damn life. I don't got time for that. I don't got time. I really don't. It's just like and I love the positivity today that you bring because it's just like it's good. It's a good vibe, bro. It is. And like I said, all these comments we're getting, all these people that are viewing, they're good, bro. They're it's cool. If you're active or not, if you're active and on this channel, you're keeping it respectful. You're keeping it not like this guy push pull strive whatever.
Right.
The other people that are watching, they're keeping it respectful, bro. They're not trying to put their name out there. They're not trying to. I'm Billy Badass, and I'm gonna go kill you. It's just like, okay, okay, come on. It's just like it's just like if you're Billy Badass, you think you can, come on. It's just like everybody dies. It's just like I've lived my life, but that's why I enjoy the people today, the comments, the people on Instagram that get at me on Instagram. There's good people that are getting at me on Instagram. And they're talking to me. If they're active or not, I don't care. I talk to them. And it's just like they bring up people I know. They bring up my family. They bring up a lot of stuff, and I'm like, damn, this person, that person. Damn, I didn't know that. And it's just like a lot of dudes. They're cool with that. And like I'm getting a lot of business from Instagram, and it's just like and I tell them, this is what I charge, this is how big it is. You gotta have to pay for the shipping, this and that. So people understand where I'm coming from, and people that want to pay me beforehand, this is you'll get put to the top of the list.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's just like people that don't want to. You're still in line, but you're right there.
Right.
So, but that's one thing that I've noticed on these comments because Boxer texted me the other day. He goes, "Hey Jerry," he goes, "There's this dude on here. He wants you to make money, right? He has the opportunity." I go, "I was already on it, bro. I was on it when you're in the bushes." But I was on it. I was on it, but it's just like you got to be on top of them things. You got to be on top of them things where we read them comments like, okay, what can I do to better myself today?
Yeah.
What can I do to better myself to these comments? They're asking questions. What questions do I have in my mind to answer them? And if you have any more questions, hit me up on Instagram. I'll answer it. I'm on Instagram all the time. Me and Goyo had a conversation on New Year's Day. I mean, not New Year's Day, Father's Day. We had a conversation, and it was a cool conversation, man. Goyo was a good dude.
He is a good dude.
Yeah, and we sat there cutting it up for a minute.
Right.
I didn't get back to him because I'm busy throughout the day.
Sure. And Goyo don't look like that.
Yeah. But it's just like
you can't speak Spanish, Sean.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I understand it good.
You just know when you speaking probably about as much as I do. You just know when somebody's talking shit about you.
Oh yeah, no, I understand it good. My grandparents, raised me, but on Spanish. But my dad didn't want a paisa in his house, so he told me,
"That man's editing right now.
Get the hell out the thing."
And you miss that man Ruben. He's editing. He'll be coming on. he just
Yeah, Tanya, I'll get back to you.
he decided, you know, that he's gonna kind of chill out on some of the lives for a minute, man, for his
Who's
own
that?
reasons. But he's good.
Who's that?
Sandman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out Sam, man. Shout out Sam, man.
Where's he at?
At his house.
Yeah. Is he going?
He's
Over there
around.
working.
He's editing right now.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
Got that Inner Demons episode. Probably didn't have enough time to edit it tonight, so he's gonna drop it tomorrow.
Hey, Tanya, you're up there on the portrait list. Don't you trip, homie. You're one of the first ones to get at me.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I got you. Don't trip. You too, Goyle.
I like Goyle. The thing with Goyle,
Goyle asked me on Father's Day. So it's just like whoever jams me up first, I write him down. So it's just like I write it down, and then whoever pays, I just write that down. So it's just like because I have my Cash App, so I just write it down. So yeah.
So when you wanna come back through, Jerry?
Probably next week sometime. Next week, early part of next week. Because remember that trip I told you I was going to take?
Most definitely.
I'm probably going to put that off for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll rap to you later about it. But
Yeah.
I have to put it off for a minute. So probably till September. So I don't have to go till September. So because I want to finish all these drawings.
We can rap later, but if you need something in order to make it happen, man, holler at me, bro.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll talk to you. Yeah, but it's just like some things came down. It's just a trip, but
yeah, trust me, I know. Day to day issues, man.
Day-to-day issues.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yup.
yeah. I'm gonna jam like another couple of minutes, bro. It's just like I'm stinking tired.
Yeah,
I'm winding down too.
Yeah, we've been
I'm winding down too. This is the longest I've gone without eating in a while. So
and we can wrap it up, man. We've been on there for a minute. We'll be back. Well, Jerry be back next week.
Yeah.
Probably be coming back with the profile for you guys by Monday. Drop your questions. You guys got any questions in the comments, man? I'm gonna do a Q&A.
Yeah, Josh, that's what I was gonna ask you. How's your wife?
Let me check on one more thing. That other interview.
she's actually doing good, bro. I appreciate you asking. I see Momo and them asking too. She's on the home stretch. She's about there. She goes back to work tomorrow. Actually, that's why she's knocked out now. She gets up at 4:30 for work, and so tomorrow will be her first day back at work since like the 4th of this month. You know.
Yeah.
And so we'll see how that goes. Right, but she's feeling better, like in terms of her breathing and that stuff. She's getting a little bit stronger. We've been getting out of the apartment and running some little errands here and there. So we'll see. But yeah, she's doing good. And my kid's mom got it, so that's why I got my kids. You know, I got them a little bit earlier. Normally, I wouldn't have wanted them back until my lady was going to work, but I got them at the beginning of the week because their mom got it at their house, and thankfully, so far they're all good. You know, so I don't have to worry about the kids having it too. You know, and today was my son's last day of school, so now they're all out of school.
I got that stuff 3 times.
Yeah,
I got that COVID 3 times.
It's crazy, man. I ain't caught it once.
Yeah, I got it 3 times. Just like I got it when my ex kicked me out of the house. Kicked me out of the house, and it's just like I was in my car, caught it. I didn't know what it was. Nobody knew what it was.
S1, you take your old ass to sleep too, boy.
Careful, that's one of my rap flops in Georgia.
Hey, S1, I'll wake you up at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Say, get out of the bushes.
Straight up, man. Can you ducks hit the like button one time when you way out?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Say,
Get them, man.
Come on, man.
Hit them. Get out them bushes.
Hey man, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate the support, man. All you guys that
Appreciate
drop positive comments, man. You know what I mean? All you day oneers. You know, we appreciate the support, man. The positivity, that positive push, man. Like I said, we'll be back in the next couple days, man. The other interview that I mentioned to you guys about the guy that was that did that sauna video, Peter Ojeda. He's back in the hospital, going through some stuff. So that interview is probably going to be pushed off until later next week, but it'll be coming, man. So as soon as it happens, I'll give you guys a heads up. Other than that, we're gonna keep it pushing, man. Me and Sandman be putting out more content. It's been slow these last couple weeks, but the Inner Demons, I did it earlier today. It'd be out tomorrow, early sometimes. So
good.
There it is. There. Those of you that don't know, Josh got a channel too, man, called The Homie Hangout and The Homie what?
The Homie Heart Check.
The Homie Heart Check.
Yeah, I'm dropping 2, maybe 3 videos on that tomorrow. If I can get the likes, if I can get the subscribers up enough, then I can do my recovery live on that channel, which is what I want to do because that's the kind of content that goes there. But I think I have to have a certain number of subscribers to go live. But the hope is Sunday I do that. You know?
Yeah. I'll be doing a profile on Josh this week too, man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
You guys have a blessed night, man.
And you too, Jerry, man. Much love. You know what's up, homie. Josh, much love, man. I'll get at you, brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Josh, check your phone, man.
All right.
I will.
All right, you guys.
All right.
Everybody in the comment section, man. You guys have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Stay safe, man.
All right, bro.